friends, it's Valerie. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I would love if you'd hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. Today's video is going to be all about copycat recipes, and it is a collab that my friend Adrianne over from Adrianne Marie's channel came up with, and she asked me to co-host with her, so I'm pretty excited about this. And I will leave a link to her channel in my description box, as well as a link to the playlist, so you can go check out all the lovely ladies that are participating in this collab. It's going to be like copycat recipes to our favorite places that maybe we haven't got to go do since, COVID and such. I know things are starting to open up back up depending where you live, but I'm pretty excited to get to have some of the things that I've been missing out on that are my favorites. And I'm going the route of some healthy recipes, things that I would normally get for lunch when I go out to lunch, but I'm making them for dinner because we don't normally eat lunch at home that often. I typically skip over it, but so I'm making these, and they are very versatile to be both lunch and dinner. So I hope that you enjoy them, and let's get started. This first meal is going to be a take on a Cobb salad from one of my favorite restaurants called Northwoods Inn. First, I'm starting off by cooking up some bacon. I'm just putting it on this tray frozen, and I'm going to cook it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15-20 minutes, just keeping an eye on that. I'm also going to boil some eggs. For that bacon, you could also use pre-cooked bacon, even like just bacon crumbles, packaged little bacon bits, whatever you have on hand. Then you're going to go ahead and just season your chicken breast. I just want to, a typical Cobb salad actually is just like a plain cubed turkey or chicken breast, and but I wanted to fry this up and season it with some garlic powder, other garlic seasonings, paprika, onion powder, things like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and cook that over a medium-high heat for 4 to 5 minutes on each side. And I boiled those eggs, and as you saw, I cracked one when I put it in, but now I have them in an ice water bath to get them nice and cold. And then I'm going to cut up some romaine lettuce. You could use whatever type of lettuce you really want here if you only have iceberg on hand. I just thought romaine sounded really good. I'm pretty sure that the restaurant I go to has or uses romaine. So I'm just going to cut that into some, small bite-sized pieces. And I'm also going to cut my chicken up. You can cube it or cut it into some strips. I prefer to cut it into smaller bite-sized, like cubed pieces. I'm also going to go ahead and break up that bacon into some nice crumbles, and I'm going to go ahead and slice my eggs into some slices. If you have one of those handy little wire egg slicers, that would be the best for this. I need to get one of those, but you can just cube it up. You can actually do it however you would like, but yeah, so just go ahead and cut that up. Then I'm going to add some avocado. I'm just slicing that. I'm going to scoop it out with a spoon. Again, you can cube it, slice it. This is a very versatile salad. You can pretty much add things you like, but I am trying to replicate what they have there, which theirs is amazing. They have a blue cheese dressing that is so good. And I've got some blue cheese crumbles and some blue cheese dressing. That dressing was incredible, actually. Like, I struggle finding ones that I really like, and that was really, really good. It had lots of great blue cheese chunks, and it had lots of good flavor. I just put that in a bag for presentation purposes. You can, of course, just put it on however you like, and this tasted amazing. I was eating this by myself for dinner one night, and I loved it, though. Definitely recommend this salad. This next meal is going to be Sushi Bowls, and normally we go to a restaurant called Ahipoki, and they have great sushi bowls. I'm just starting off by cutting up some fresh ingredients that I would kind of mimic to put in these bowls. So I'm using my mandolin to cut up some English cucumber. I also thought some carrot sounded really good. You can use so many different ingredients for this, lots of fresh vegetables. I pretty much just used what I had on hand at home already. I cut up some mango. I've seen them put like corn, different things in these type of bowls. I think mangoes are really good, like complementary flavor to this. I also just cut up some green onions, plenty of them because I had a lot growing in my windowsill right now. And I love green onions. I even got some of this crab meat. They only had it in sticks at the store that I went to, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut that up pretty fine, as fine as I can. If you can get the flake style, that would be better. They just didn't have any at my store. and just cut that up however you see fit. Of course, you can always switch up your meats in this to different types of fish or no fish. And I'm mixing a little bit of mayonnaise in this. I'm kind of making it like a little bit like a crab salad, not full on, because I'm just trying to do a little quick version. So a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there and a pinch of sugar, and that brings a really good flavor. One day I'll show you guys how I make my crab salad as well. And now to this pan I've added some butter, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook up 1 pound of shrimps that I already cleaned up. And I'm going to season these with some chili garlic sauce. You can use lots of different things here. Soy sauce, sambal oelek, kimchi if you have it would be really good. So I'm just using what I have, which again is the chili garlic sauce, some Old Bay, garlic powder, salt, sriracha. I added a little bit more of that chili garlic because I felt like it needed it. And I wanted these a little bit spicy to complement all those other fresh flavors. Normally when I go have the sushi, I get salmon, but we can't get any sushi grade salmon right now. It's hard to find. So I'm just used shrimp, and actually it was amazing. So I'm going to be doing that again. So to this bowl, I am mixing together 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm placing that in the microwave just to kind of like get that warmed so the sugar dissolves. And I made some rice in my Instant Pot. You can make it however you like. You can even just serve this over salad greens like they do there as well, or half and half. They do some rice, some salad, and you're going to add in that vinegar mixture. This is going to give it that kind of like sushi rice consistency, even though I'm using regular white rice. Of course, you could use sushi rice. I just only had white rice on hand. I served it just like this here. Beautiful. I put some dried seaweed on top, and I love ginger so much, so you'll see me put a heaping pile of that. I could probably eat this whole jar. Like, I really love ginger. And then I'm putting some of this yum sauce on top. I just found this at Walmart, and I'm drizzling it just for photo purposes. And I put some of these black sesame seeds. You could use regular ones as well. This was phenomenal. We loved this so much. My boyfriend and I are probably going to have this a lot now because we always have to go out for it. But now that I can make it at home, I'm always intimidated, maybe because of needing to find like sushi grade seafood for that. But cooking shrimp was amazing. Definitely a winner for us. This last meal is chicken shawarma bowls, and this is something we normally get at a restaurant called Aladdin's Kitchen. It is like that Mediterranean style food, and I'm making some Lebanese rice with a couple tablespoons of oil and a half a cup of vermicelli, and I'm gonna go ahead and like let that vermicelli toast up. It's gonna get nice and golden brown, but don't let it burn. Then you're gonna go ahead and add in some rice. This is 2 cups of rice, and I did soak this rice for 20 minutes prior in water and then drained it. It helps it cook very well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in a half a teaspoon of salt, and you're going to need 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, and I'm just using a bouillon cube, and you're going to mix that in with 4 cups of water, and go ahead and add that to your rice, and then just give that all a good stir and bring it to a boil. Then you're going to go ahead and reduce your heat to low, and you're going to simmer that for about 20 minutes, and then remove it from the heat and let it rest for 15 minutes. Now I'm just mixing together some plain yogurt with some cucumber. So I'm just cutting up some English cucumber. This is something you can make however much you want of. You can have a big container of yogurt. I just have this little one on hand already, and I'm just kind of eyeing a balance of cucumber that I would want in there. I'm cutting up some for this yogurt, and then I'm going to cut up some also just to have fresh in the bowls, like on top of the rest of the food. I'm also going to use some of these like cherry tomatoes, and I like to slice them in half. I just prefer that over whole. And again, this is all amounts that you're preferring. You can make a big batch of these bowls. You can meal prep. This would be a really great meal prep like meal to just cut up your fresh ingredients and add them to the bowls like the day of or in small containers. So yeah, back to my yogurt mixture. I'm just giving that a stir to combine the cucumber in there, and I'm going to add some dried mint. And I also like to add dill, but I was all out, so I'm actually taking some of this Grillo's juice from the pickles, because as you see they have fresh dill and garlic in their pickles, which they're amazing. And Yeah, I'm just going to give some of that dill flavor, and I'm also adding some fresh garlic and some salt and stirring that all up. Now to my chicken, I have a chicken breast that was larger and I cut it in half. I'm seasoning that with onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, oregano, cumin, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And let me tell you, don't forget to add salt and pepper like I did at this point. I'm over here thinking of what kind of ways I can make this more Mediterranean style and forgetting salt and pepper. Anyways, so cooking that in the pan on medium heat, and I put some avocado oil in that pan. I'm cooking it for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. While that is cooking, my rice finished, so after it let it rest for those 15 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and fluff that up here with my little spatula, and then flip my chicken for its other 4 to 5 minutes on that side. And this is just an idea. I'm using some of that Greek lemon hummus and some pita breads. Of course, you could serve this however you want. I just really like lemon flavored things. Also, I normally put lemon inside that yogurt dip, but because I was having the lemon flavored hummus, I opted out. And this was delicious. We both love this a lot. We both love these types of style meals with like fresh ingredients. So I hope that you guys enjoyed these recipes. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And don't forget to check out that playlist in my description box. I hope you all are having a great day.